Nelle sere d'estate, il borgo di Cervo si trasforma in un teatro a cielo aperto, ospitando nella suggestiva piazza dei Corallini musicisti di calibro internazionale, pronti ad incantare il pubblico con la propria musica. Il 29 luglio il palcoscenico è pronto ad accogliere Ilya Shmukler, pianista russo di fama mondiale. Definito un vulcano dalla critica tedesca, ha saputo conquistare il Concours Géza Anda con 4 riconoscimenti oltre al primo premio, tra cui il premio Mozart e il premio del pubblico. E pensare che in un primo momento era stato tentato di abbandonare la competizione. Poi, spinto dall'incoraggiamento della fidanzata e degli amici, si è dedicato anima e corpo alla preparazione del concorso, studiando spesso di notte fino alle prime luci dell'alba. Come sappiamo tutto questo? Ce l'ha raccontato proprio lui nell'incontro preliminare al concerto, svoltosi presso l'oratorio di Santa Caterina. Ilya Shmukler ci ha parlato anche della sua infanzia, di come la mamma lo abbia fortemente incoraggiato a proseguire gli studi musicali. Ci ha parlato poi dei suoi maestri e di come abbia particolarmente apprezzato quelli meno convenzionali. Ed infatti è proprio questa la sensazione che abbiamo avuto ascoltandolo prima dell'incontro e poi intervistandolo. Un giovane innamorato della musica, che sa conciliare un incredibile talento con l'autoironia, che sa essere divertito e scanzonato, con una grazia leggera, anche quando parla di argomenti molto seri. Il programma del suo concerto cervese attraversa epoche e stili diversi. Si apre con il magnifico lirismo della barcarola di Chopin e a seguire le tre mazurche, che testimoniano la sua capacità di stilizzare la musica popolare e la sua grazia malinconica. Delle mazurche di Chopin, Ilya Shmukler ci guida, tra sperimentazione e tradizione, all'ascolto delle mazurche di Thomas Hadès, compositore contemporaneo che innova il linguaggio romantico e sperimenta le potenzialità contemplative della musica. Molto suggestivi sono stati i pianissimo che hanno avvolto la piazza dei Corallini. La ricerca timbrica e virtuosistica della musica di Hadès ci porta a percorrere l'ultima parte del concerto con Miroir, Specchi, di Maurice Ravel, una suite di 5 brani dedicati a 5 amici del circolo avanguardistico parigino degli Apache, che nel solco della musica figurativa, pur mantenendo una raffinatezza compositiva esemplare, raggiunge sonorità evocative e misteriose mai ascoltate prima. Buonasera, siamo qui con un pianista russo, Ilya Shmukler, vincitore del prestigioso premio Géza Anda di Zurigo. Good evening. I'd like to ask you some questions about yourself, your music. So, how was your passion for music born? Is it like a family tradition or sort of a calling?
Actually, I'm the very first in my family to play any musical instrument. Somehow on more or less amateur level or so-called professional. I started at the age of 5. I did not like it, and then that happened until age of 10 or 12 when I won my very first children's piano competition, and one of the main prizes was the Children's Music Academy in one small wonderful town, Suzdal, and I used to be taught by wonderful professors from Moscow Conservatory, and they were gods for me. And that's how I decided to myself that I want to dedicate my life to them. And then at the age of 13, 14, my passion grew and I fell in love with music.
That's beautiful. And what have you learned about yourself through the music? Like, is there a part of you that you express while you play the piano?
You have to be so passionate about what you are doing, about immersing into the music mood, and then very passionate to deliver it.
Because also you have to study lots of hours to
Yes.
become like more fluent?
Lots of hours, and also you have to understand how you practice and how you study the music.
So, if you were to stop playing the piano, what other instrument would you like to play?
Instruments or some other professions.
Yeah.
I don't imagine myself nowadays stop playing piano. I always thought about myself, okay, if I see the criminal on the street and this criminal cuts my arms, what should I do? I would teach. And then if for example this criminal, okay, I start teaching, but this criminal cuts my eyes and my ears, what should I do? I will just say my thoughts about music, and then otherwise all those criminals have to kill me. But that's another thing.
Okay. And what advice would you give to a young person that has just started to play the piano?
Well, first of all, my condolences. And the second thing, if you really decide to be a musician, if it is your passion, if it's your lifestyle, because it's lifestyle, you just you already know what to do. You don't need my advice. It's already.
Okay, a more technical question. Igor Stravinsky called Maurice Ravel a Swiss watchmaker to describe his precision in composing music. Do you think it is appropriate to call him this way, and if so, why?
Well, Stravinsky was very precise himself, so that's interesting. About Stravinsky's phrases, we could say they are very interesting things. But yes, Ravel was very precise in what in many aspects. I know that so many young students in different children's academies, they think that he somehow blended the colors. I think it is one of the most pure colors, and more precise you mark that, and you describe that in your musical playing. I think more close you are to the style of Ravel.
Okay, thank you. And in the program of this evening concert, we also find a mazurka. So, what is the relationship between classical music and popular music?
You mean folk dance like
Yes.
mazurkas
Yeah.
were? Well, it was the tradition of all the time, from Haydn, Mozart, like rondo in so-called Turkish style, or in Haydn trio there is in G major there is ronda alla zingarese, and there was also interest to find something new in different world. In 18th century it was more like different types of European countries. Then in 19th century, like in Chopin, he observed his own folk dances, or in music of Franz Liszt it is Hungarian, or in Brahms it is also Hungarian type. At the beginning of 20th century they started traveling around the world, so like Paul Gauguin, and even Maurice Ravel wrote the songs of Madagascar, which I adore. So it is always a huge interest to something new, to something exotic. That's my word, and but not also to find something exotic and put it like copy paste, like from the folk to music, but also the reaction of the composer to this musical moment.
Thank you. And how do you cope with being away from home often to perform music?
Well, for music you can be even in the space on the Mars, Venus, everywhere, because musical language is so universal. So music is in my heart.
And I have one last question. Like, apart from being a musician, what's the biggest folly you've done for music?
The desire, like, or apart from music, what I really love to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love ping pong. I love hiking. I love swimming. Yeah, that's basically it. Music is my hobby as well. So
That's beautiful. So thank you so much for sharing your time. I hope this evening you'll have a pleasant performance.
thank you
And
very much. No, especially in this place, it inspires you.